Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to discuss memory as an essential part of our daily lives that allows us to recall important information, experiences, and people. What actually happens when we forget? Does it mean our memories are gone forever? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of memory and forgetting. We'll explain what memory is, how it works, and the different types of memory we possess. We'll also look at how our brains store memories and the unique ways in which we retrieve them. Our brains are constantly processing and storing information, allowing us to learn new things, make connections between concepts, and recall past events. But memory isn't a monolithic phenomenon. There are different types of memory, each serving a unique purpose in our lives. We've all used short-term memory, the type of memory that allows us to remember something for a short period of time. This type of memory is used when we're trying to learn something new or need to remember a phone number or address. Long-term memory, on the other hand, is the type of memory that allows us to recall information from the past. Long-term memory is divided into two categories: explicit and implicit memory. Explicit memory is what we typically think of when we talk about memory. It's the ability to recall facts, events, and experiences that we consciously remember. Implicit memory, on the other hand, is the type of memory that's usually subconscious. It's responsible for things like remembering how to ride a bike or play an instrument. So, how does memory work? Memory is based on the way our brains store information, through the formation and strengthening of neural connections between neurons in the brain. Different types of memory are stored in different parts of our brains, and each type requires a different amount of attention and effort to process and store. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of memory and forgetting, diving deep into the science behind this essential function of our brains. So buckle up and get ready to explore this incredible system that shapes our daily lives. Long-term and short-term memory are two different types of memory storage in the brain. Short-term memory is the ability to remember information for a short duration, typically for a few seconds or minutes. For example, when you are trying to recall a phone number, you hold the information in your short-term memory. Short-term memory is limited and can only hold a small amount of information at any given time. In contrast, long-term memory is the ability to remember information for an extended period, ranging from days to years, or even a lifetime. Long-term memory can hold a vast amount of information, including memories of events, facts, and concepts. Long-term memories are formed by repeatedly accessing and consolidating information in the brain, creating stronger neural connections that allow for easier retrieval. Emotions can significantly influence memory and recall. The emotional context of an event can enhance or impair memory, depending on the type of emotion involved. Positive emotions such as joy and excitement can strengthen memories, while negative emotions such as fear and anxiety can impair memory. Emotional arousal increases the amygdala's activity in the brain, which can help to form stronger emotional memories. Emotions can also affect our interpretation and encoding of events, leading to biases in how we remember and recall them. Memory biases are errors in memory that occur due to our perceptions, attitudes, and beliefs. These biases affect how we process, store, and recall information, leading to inaccuracies in our memories. The common memory biases include confirmation bias, the tendency to interpret and remember information that confirms our existing beliefs and ignore or forget information that contradicts them. 2. Persistence, the inability to forget undesirable or negative events, leading to intrusive memories that affect daily functioning. 3. Source amnesia, forgetting where or how we learned a particular piece of information. 4. Illusory correlation, perceiving a relationship between two events that are unrelated. 5. The hindsight bias, the tendency to believe that we knew something or could have predicted it before it happened, after the event has occurred. Memory biases can affect our perception of past events and impact our decision-making in the present. Understanding these biases is essential for improving our memory and accurate recall of events. The forgetting curve is a concept that explains the deterioration of memories over time. It suggests that memories decay rapidly and continuously unless they are actively used or reinforced. The forgetting curve proposes that the amount of information we retain decreases over time, with the most significant loss happening in the first hour after learning. However, a substantial amount of information can be retained if it is reinforced or rehearsed repeatedly. Memory can be improved through repetition and association. Repeating information multiple times can help to strengthen the connections between neurons in the brain, making the information easier to remember. Association involves linking new information to existing knowledge or memories in the brain. This can help to facilitate the encoding and retrieval of new information. There are various strategies for memorization, and some techniques are more effective than others. Visualization involves creating mental images or scenes to help remember information. This technique can be particularly useful for remembering lists or sequences. Mnemonic devices are memory aids that use patterns, acronyms, or rhymes to help remember information. For example, my very eager mother just served us 9 pizzas is a mnemonic device used to remember the order of the planets in our solar system. Another strategy is the method of loci, a technique that involves associating pieces of information with particular locations or places in memory. This technique is particularly useful for remembering large amounts of information such as speeches or presentations. Chunking is another technique that involves breaking down large pieces of information into smaller, more manageable parts. This technique can be useful for remembering long numbers or complex ideas. Finally, context-dependent memory suggests that the environment in which we learn or experience something can influence how we remember it. This technique can be useful for remembering information in specific contexts or environments. As we age, it is natural to experience some decline in memory functions. This decline can manifest as difficulty in remembering new information, a decrease in processing speed, and trouble with multitasking. Changes in the brain's structure, function, and chemistry over time can contribute to these effects. Forgetfulness can have various causes such as lack of sleep, stress, and depression. Certain medications, such as those for high blood pressure or cholesterol, can also cause forgetfulness as a side effect. Other underlying medical conditions, such as thyroid problems or vitamin deficiencies, can cause memory problems. There are several things you can do to mitigate age-related memory decline and improve brain health. Exercise is a great way to promote brain function and protect against age-related cognitive decline. Regular physical activity can improve brain blood flow, reduce inflammation, and enhance the connections between neurons in the brain. Mental stimulation is another way to improve brain function and prevent forgetfulness. Engaging in challenging and stimulating activities like learning a new language, playing an instrument, or solving puzzles can all promote brain function and improve memory. Additionally, a healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and omega-3 fatty acids is essential for brain health. Omega-3 fatty acids have been shown to enhance brain function, whereas processed foods and those high in sugar can negatively impact brain function and memory. Getting enough restful sleep every night is also crucial for good brain function. During sleep, the brain consolidates and organizes memories, making them stronger and more accessible. Lastly, mental health is crucial for overall brain function. Stress, anxiety, and depression can all impact memory and cognitive performance. Practicing stress-reducing techniques such as meditation and mindfulness can help reduce these effects and promote brain function. Seeking treatment for underlying mental health conditions, if present, can also help improve memory and overall brain health. Sleep plays an important role in memory consolidation. as it helps to reinforce neural connections that were formed during waking hours. During sleep, the brain processes and consolidates memories, helping to store them in long-term memory and making them more resistant to forgetting. This process is essential to learning, as it allows us to retain new information and skills. Traumatic events can have a significant impact on the brain and lead to repressed memories. The intense emotions associated with a traumatic event can interfere with memory consolidation, making it difficult to recall or process the event properly. In some cases, the brain may suppress memories of the event as a defense mechanism to protect the individual from the emotional pain associated with the event. Dealing with traumatic memories can be challenging, and it is essential to take care of your mental health. Seeking the help of a mental health professional can be beneficial in coping with the stress and potential mental health issues that may arise from traumatic memories. Talking with a therapist, participating in support groups, or practicing stress-reducing techniques like mindfulness meditation can help manage the anxiety and negative emotions associated with traumatic memories. It is important to understand that everyone copes with and processes traumatic events differently. While some people may find it helpful to talk about their experiences, others may prefer to avoid discussing them altogether. Whatever coping strategies work best for you, it is important to prioritize self-care and engage in activities that promote relaxation and reduce stress. Exercise, practicing good sleep hygiene, and spending time in nature are all effective ways to improve mental health and cope with the negative emotions associated with traumatic memories. Emerging technologies and research are being used to study memory and forgetting, including neuroimaging techniques such as fMRI, PET, and EEG. These technologies allow researchers to observe and measure brain activity associated with memory processes, helping to improve our understanding of how memories are formed and retrieved. Some practical tips for improving memory and preventing forgetfulness include getting enough restful sleep, staying mentally and socially active, eating a healthy diet, managing stress levels, and using mnemonic devices such as acronyms, visual imagery, and the method of Loci in summary. The video discussed the psychology of memory and forgetting, including the different types of memory: short-term, long-term, and sensory, the role of sleep in memory consolidation, and the ways in which stress and trauma can impact memory. It also provided practical tips for improving memory and preventing forgetfulness, such as staying active and engaged, eating a healthy diet, and using mnemonic devices. It emphasized the importance of prioritizing self-care and mental health in coping with the emotional impact of traumatic events and memories. Overall, the video highlighted the ongoing research and advancements in technology that are improving our understanding of how memory works and how we can better cope with its challenges. Understanding memory is essential for optimizing our daily lives. Our memory is intricately linked to how we learn, process information, form relationships, communicate, and engage with the world around us. By understanding how memory works, we can improve our ability to learn new things, retain information, and remember important details. We can also identify and manage memory issues such as forgetfulness and memory loss, which can impact our daily lives and quality of life, especially as we age. By prioritizing self-care and maintaining good mental and physical health, we can also promote healthy brain function and support healthy aging. So, understanding memory isn't just about knowing how it works, but also about improving our own lives and the lives of those around us.